This is some pretty cool footage right here. It's a nubbin buck playing around with a tree tube. A tree tube is a plastic tube that goes around a tree, a small sapling tree on a fence post, and he's playing around with it like he's rubbing his scent on it, almost like he's rubbing it, you know, like he would to a tree. It's just kind of cool to watch that. One of the two zip ties broke on the tree tube, that's why it's loose like this, and he's kind of pushing it around, playing with it. And there it is during the day. I believe this is the same nubbin buck coming up to it. And it's just cool to see something like that, you know? So this is just a quick update of all the different trail cam footage we've had over the past month or so. And it's just amazing all the different bucks that we've had show up in the past, I don't know, maybe month or so. Because we had 3 bucks that we had pictures of primarily the whole summer, and then they all disappeared. We haven't seen a single one. One of them we gotten a few pictures of, but most of the bucks we're seeing now are all bucks that have recently showed up within the last month or two. It's just cool. And then right here there's a short video of these little bucks fighting. And stick around till the end, or skip closer to the end, because we got 2 bigger bucks that are, have a little bit longer fight. They're not really fighting, they're just kind of sparring. Not really aggressive fighting, but that's more towards the end. So you might want to skip forward, because it's, I know, a long video and it's probably going to get kind of boring for you guys, but this is just a quick update. This right here is a really nice buck that has recently showed up, and he's one of the nicest bucks we have any footage of the whole year, really. And he's a younger deer too. He's not a mature buck. I'm guessing he's probably 3, just by going size on his antlers and the size of his body. He just doesn't really look like a mature whitetail to me. I mean, he's got a split G2 there, and then kind of up there by his G3 and G4, he's got an extra 2 points up there. It's pretty cool. But his right side is just a typical 5. And we got a bigger one on here just a little bit, and you can tell the size difference between this bigger one coming up and him. This deer, in my opinion, is a 3-year-old buck, and he's got a lot of potential to grow into something real nice. Before I was saying how this one's a 3, possibly a 4-year-old, this next buck coming in is definitely a mature buck. He just has a lot bigger body, and his rack is just a lot taller and wider all around. He's definitely a year or 2 older than that previous one. And like I said, the other one had some extra stuff going on. This one's just a clean 10-pointer. But both these bucks would be just great bucks for the future. Great bucks to find sheds to. This right here is a buck that showed up probably right around 2 months ago now, and he just comes in, hits this scraping licking branch, and then literally 5-10 minutes later, this one shows up again. This is the one we saw a few videos back, I guess now, and you can tell this is cool to see all that extra stuff on that one side there. He's just gonna turn into something real nice, I think, 1 to 2 years from now if he can make it there. And by no means, like I said, is he a mature buck. I really think he's a 3.5-year-old. Maybe a 4-year-old, but by no means is he a fully grown, mature buck. He's got room to grow, and he's going to put on some more inches next year, that's for sure. And then this one right here is another big buck. I think he's definitely a mature buck, because I found his shed last year and he didn't really grow a ton, but he definitely grew a little bit. I'll give him that. He's got a little bit longer tines, I think, a little bit more mass, and he's just got a big body. This is definitely a mature buck. And right here, I believe the less dominant buck, which is the one on the left, is grooming, cleaning up the top of the head right there, where the dominant buck can't really get. And I read some stuff about it. I guess that's how it happens. I guess a lot of times they groom each other on the foreheads like that. It's just very rare that you ever get it on camera like this. It's pretty cool. And then they start fighting here in a little bit. It's not really aggressive fighting, just kind of playing around, kind of sparring. Nothing really aggressive.